Okay, I am very confused on where this story is even headed. Hey everyone, Mark Gamer Dude here reviewing Sonic IDW issue 66, where Knuckles and the Chaotix are confronting the Babylon Roads, while Cream and her family are up against Rough and Tumble. The story kicks off with the Chaotix charging the roads. Knuckles, of course, is handling his old rival Storm. Charmy takes the relics, but gives it back to Jet cause it's stealing. Oh, Charmy, you sweet innocent child. SPO then one-ups Jet by making him fall into the ocean. Wave is then subdued by Vector, using his crocodile skills to use and bite her airboard. Knuckles manages to defeat Storm, Vector makes Wave come down, and Jet gives up the relic. The team then asks the Rose who hired them. And with the tease of taking away Jet's board as evidence, Jet confessed that he doesn't know who it was, to give him the job and the payment, that's all, they don't know. Knuckles is all happy with his relics back, but is about to go into round 2 with Storm. Thankfully, that doesn't happen. The Chaotix want a payment from Knuckles, which he clearly didn't think he had to do, so he decided to give them, his fruit from the island. Vector is clearly upset because, he loves money, but SPO says free groceries is good. But then, Vector remembers about the dinner plans with Cream and her family, and was a little bit surprised that SPO and Charmy were also invited. Aw, Vector, you won't get your chance. You will though, I sure you will. And then the trio rush off, leaving Knuckles wondering how he's gonna get home. He can't exactly glide home carrying those relics. But the story doesn't end there, as it's revealed that Jet lied about knowing who their contact was, and shocker, it was Clutch. But you see, this whole thing was orchestrated so that Chaotix wouldn't be on his tail. It's then revealed that Clutch is at the restoration, and Jewel, who doesn't know about Clutch's bad deeds, is apparently agreeing to a partnership with him and his company. And that's where this part of the story ends. For now, of course. We cut back the Cream story where they are still dealing with Rough and Tumble, who are making a mess of things, and it does not look good. More fighting ensues, but then Cream notices the food ready. She takes it out and... Tumble, that was not nice. You didn't have to do that, man. Cream cries and her mother walks in, and then goes mom mode and makes Rough and Tumble beg for their lives. You can see why Rouge and Amy were scared back then. Suddenly, the Chaotix make it in. They were about to help out against Rough and Tumble, but things are calm now. After accompanying Cream, she asks her mother what they should do for dinner, so she suggests takeout. So then the Chaotix and even Rough and Tumble enjoy a good meal. And that's where this story wraps up. Okay, I am wondering stuff here, guys. Alright, so this issue was very predictable, but it also leaves my head scratching in so many directions. Like, I knew from the start that the client who hired the Rhodes was Clutch, and it was smart of him to have the Chaotix not be around, cause he knew they'd suspect him. And I'm pretty sure those random people that Charmy and SPO here talk about the Rhodes handout spot were people who worked for his company. Hence the reason why SPO found it a bit convenient that he heard them. Clutch is very smart, I'll give him that. I mean, he hires Mimic to infiltrate the restoration, and right now, no one suspects Mimic anymore, unfortunately. And then he hired the Babylon Rose to steal from Knuckles so the Chaotix can be off his tail. But now with this here, Clutch opening this partnership out in the open like this. Jewel apparently doesn't know anything about Clutch. I know Amy, Cream, and Rouge do, but I guess this information wasn't made public to anyone. So this plot, where is this going to go exactly? It feels like we're in the middle of something and have no idea what's coming next. Like, the stories, while they all do relate back to each other, it still feels like a weird mashup of things. And while I know it's a misadventures arc, I think the Mimic and Duo Clutch story should have been its own storyline. All the issues afterwards, once Clutch and Mimic teamed up, should have been continued on from it. 63 and 64 and onward should have been just this story. That way we continue on from it. I feel like some of the misadventure stories didn't need to be in the main issues. Like the dinner thing could have been just its own one-shot that are tied into the main storyline, cause they are. The shifting away from the main story makes this arc go longer and leaving me wondering where we are headed and how this will go, because Surge and Kit are gonna return in issue 67, while we are still dealing with Clutch and Mimic's plans. And we don't know how issue 67 is gonna open, cause I figured we get a tease of the two in this issue, and find out about what they've been up to since the last time we saw them. Are they working for Clutch? I mean, I doubt it. I doubt they'll be willing to work with anyone after Starline. So when they show up, is Mimic gonna try to recruit them, or try to have them kicked out? We don't know right now. We just know that Sonic and Amy and definitely Whisper are gonna keep a close eye on them. That's it. And the weirdest thing is, even though Sonic knows Surge is present at HQ, issue 68 is about Sonic and Tails traveling and getting trapped in a cavern. So how does that fit into the main story when we're nowhere near the main story area, where it's basically villain central over there? Where is this story going? That's why I want to know. When will the inevitable "I was Mimic all along" reveal coming up? How will the big plan with Clutch gonna end? I know they'll be locked up by the end of this, but I'm still wondering here, guys. Other than that, the story was okay. It may have been predictable, but I didn't hate it. Character interactions and the artwork are always nice. Good to see some Storm vs. Knuckles action again. Deb broken the fourth wall here. And Vanilla showing her mom power was funny too. I still don't know how the story will go. We'll just have to wait and see, as the return of Surge and Kit will finally come in issue 67. Let's just hope they stay and they don't leave by the end of the issue. I'm so excited to see them back. Can't wait for next month.